Learning to talk is a fascinating skill that happens relatively quickly and easily for most children. There are two main aspects involved in how babies learn how to talk. Firstly, babies have to actively work out the language system. Even before they are born, babies are actively processing the language or languages around them and are born ready to talk. Babies are then known as the scientists in the crib, as they start to look for patterns in the language they hear and eventually learn to focus and interact with their parents about what is happening in their environment. They are also trying to communicate with us from birth. First through their reflexive cries, smiles, looks and facial expressions, and then through intentional gestures like reaching, the very important skill of pointing, and symbolic gestures like waving. They also start to make sounds and explore what their mouth can do. First through cooing, making rude raspberry sounds, and eventually putting consonants and vowels together rhythmically in babbling. Around their first birthday comes their first true word. The second aspect that is involved in learning how to talk is the baby's experience with the world around them. This involves the daily interactions with their caregivers that help them to work out the language code. Adults talk to babies in a particular way known as Parentese, or child-directed speech. It involves a high pitch and many different prosodic contours, which make it interesting for the baby. We repeat simple words, use short sentences, and pause to wait for the child to respond. Think of it as tennis. I serve, you return. And we now know that this back and forth interaction, talking with a baby as opposed to at a baby, lays the important neurological foundations for language development. Here at the Department of Speech and Hearing Sciences in UCC, we study how babies learn language and how adults develop language. We also study what happens when language is impaired.